Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, as UCR decided to do the opposite of what Rolling Stone did after Eminem's Rock Hall nomination, and they highlighted a couple of reasons why Eminem should be inducted this year, and this will spark reactions online. We also have more from 50 Cent, who lashed out at Starz, and on a side note, on the Billboard charts this week, for the top 200 albums, Eminem charted 3 albums this week, and Curtain Call remained in the top 10 at number 9. Music to Be Murdered By also charted at 109, and Recovery charted at 195. And on Curtain Call, a report goes, Eminem's Curtain Call The Hit remains in the top 10 on the Billboard 200 at number 9. It has spent 569 weeks on the chart, the longest charting hip-hop album in history. This is quite the spectacle based on the narratives we saw on social media, especially in December 2021, from claims that Curtain Call is not an album to claims that Eminem's songs aged poorly, and reports like this kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as you can see, and now some have concluded. Think it's safe to say that Eminem made one of the best and most successful greatest hits album of all time, safe and factually based. Moving on to the global 200 hits chart, Eminem charted 6 songs: Lose Yourself, Without Me, The Real Slim Shady, Till I Collapse, Stan, and Forgot About Dre. And on Spotify, Eminem has now entered the top 10 based on monthly listeners in the world at 54.6 million. Moving on to the main topics today, 50 Cent looks to be frustrated by the Starz network, and he shared this on social media recently with the caption, "This is me packing my stuff, Starz sucks. My deal is up over here, I'm out. They renewed Hightown, and Force is their highest rated show. They have it sitting in limbo. If I told you how much dumb-ish I deal with over here." Well, considering that reports like this popped up when Force premiered, Power Book 4 Force premiere breaks record for Starz, and it adds, Force has now become Broadcaster Starz' most watched US premiere ever after taking in 3.3 million multi-platform views via TV Line, with many more views likely to come in when other platforms are taken into account. It was also the network's highest rated premiere in terms of TV views alone. With stats like these, 50 expects more from the network, and his rant sparked reactions like, "You leave Starz, 75% of people are gonna end their subscriptions. And more, it's time to create your own network, bro." And this isn't the first time 50 put Starz on blast. Things got heated when they ruined the Eminem cameo episode on BMF a while back. And moving on to the next topic today, unlike Rolling Stone, who chose to publish an article to downplay Eminem's contributions and focus on Skin Shade after he was nominated for the 2022 Rock Hall, Ultimate Classic Rock recently published this: 5 reasons why Eminem should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and right off the bat it states, he's one of the best-selling artists of all time, and after highlighting some impressive feats for Eminem it adds, this unprecedented commercial dominance has made Eminem an unshakable pillar of pop music and pop culture. His album sales dwarf most Rock Hall inductees, and his staggering achievements deserve to be acknowledged by the institution. The next point states, he's been blending rap and rock for years, and songs like Sing for the Moment, Till I Collapse, Berserk, and Rhyme or Reason were highlighted among others. The next point states, he's a master provocateur. From Elvis Presley to Alice Cooper to Ozzy Osbourne, rock music's success has always been predicated in part on its ability to shock conservative audiences. Eminem slotted effortlessly into that lineage with the Slim Shady LP opener, My Name Is, which begins with a chilling question, "Hi kids, do you like violence?" on his best songs, such as The Bloodthirsty Kill You or the scarily bleak drug ballad. The next point states he acknowledges and weaponizes his privilege, and lyrics from White America are cited among others to explain this. And the final point states he used to hate the very institutions that honor him now, and lyrics from The Real Slim Shady aimed at the Grammys are quoted, and it adds, those institutions started paying Eminem a lot more attention once he became one of the biggest superstars on the planet, and he begrudgingly accepted those accolades while remaining wary of them and keeping a chip on his shoulder. Eminem's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nomination is an ironic, full-circle moment for the hip-hop iconoclast turned household name, and his induction would serve as the ultimate provocation against stodgy purists from an artist who's played nearly every shock tactic in the book. And this report sparked reactions like, "Okay, Rolling Stone can go the way of the source. You're next in line for the crown, good take." And based on the fact that most articles about Eminem these days focus on bashing the rapper, the user adds, finally some praise on this app. When you head over to the voting page right now, Duran Duran has already topped 500,000 votes. That's more votes than they have followers on Twitter. And at this rate, he'll have more votes than Instagram followers too. And just like I expressed a couple of days ago, some users are wondering, how on earth do Duran Duran have more votes? I don't get it. Nowhere near as big a fan base. Very dodgy to me that the only Duran who was any good was Roberto. And some users have shared screenshots of the shenanigans behind the scenes right now, and I believe there's more going on behind the scenes, but
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.